Well, hello everybody. Very, very normal stream this week. Much big difference from the massive dating show we had last week. Well, not massive, only 4 people, but pretty big for a channel such as this. Very out of the ordinary last week, but it was a blast. Thanks to everybody who showed up. I honestly had a really fun time, and to all the contestants, thank you. Made it really. I mean, the only problem was my audio. I don't know what was going on. I think I found out what happened though. I think I fixed it. Usually the culprit is, for some reason, the input levels get changed in my system settings. I changed that. I put it back to 100, but I think. Actually, let me double check that it didn't change, because I think I had an update. I think with the update, Discord, my Discord, that I had for voice and video, I think it said, like, allow, like, automatically adjust, like, gain control or something like that. So I don't know if is that something that still has, did it rechange it? Let me double check and make sure it didn't redo that. Is it redoing that right now? Hold on. No, we're still okay, so I don't know what was going on. No, it looks fine. See, I honestly don't know why it was doing that. But anywhoosies. Right now, the audio right now is a little hecky. Why is the mic off? Hold on. My gosh. Hold on. Why is it off? Why is it saying, hold on. Is that better? Is this better? Is this better? Hopefully this is better. Bro, every time Windows updates, it has a problem. Sounds like a phone mic. This is my Yeti mic. Hold on. Why is it doing that? That is so weird. Better? Up the volume a little bit? It's already at 100. Hold on, let me double check my settings again. Oh, I see the problems now. There we go. Is that better? I see the problem. I see the problem. There you go. This thing was being dumb. Wait, is that better now? Dude, Windows hates me. I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. It's super quiet now? What? What the heck are you talking about? It's showing in my Streamlabs. It's pretty... Okay, that's perfect. Okay, good. Okay. Oh my gosh. Goodness. Goodness. Windows hates me. Okay. There we go. Hopefully that fixes it and it stays that way. Yeah, I don't know what was going on in the dating show with my mic. It was just like... Every time I spoke in the system settings, it would change the input value. And no matter if I slid it back over and saved it, it would change it as soon as I spoke, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't have time to troubleshoot. So thanks for everybody just letting that still be a fun time, even though my audio was a bit messed up. But anywho, let's read some of the donations that just came in. Let's read some of the donations. Let's see. We'll look at some of the super chats. I think Ty just donated. Ty donated and said, "How was your week been? Did you enjoy the new Superman trailer? Did you enjoy watching the movie Clue?" How did you know we watched Clue? Is Mama telling you guys things? Gosh dang it. She like spreads stuff about my life that I don't even talk about. I did enjoy watching Clue. As far as the Superman trailer, I'm really excited about it. I'm not really big on like live action DC movies. I prefer the animated movies, but I think this is the first like DC like live action movie. I'm really excited. Like I am really excited to see this one. I think this Superman looks awesome. I think the guy they picked looks awesome as Superman. He seems like more like a wholesome farmer boy. I feel like the other Superman was a bit more darker, a bit more gruff, you know? And I like his suit. It looks more like the comic book suit. It also looks more like the original Superman. I forgot, like the original Superman TV show, or was it a movie? I can't remember, but like the one from the 80s, I think. So I don't know. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about it. I think it looks great. Everyone's crapping on this guy, and I think he looks awesome. So I'm excited. I don't care what anybody says. I'm gonna see it in the movie theaters. I'm really excited about it. And if it sucks, oh well. I mean, the trailers got me excited, so I mean, they did something right, anyways. But anywhoosies. All right, let's check on some of the Ko-fis real quick. I know we had a few Ko-fis come in. Let's see. Bobby donated. And where is it? So this dropping with this dono to say, love the 2 videos this week, and asking, since the pirate GF came back, does that mean we might see the alchemist GF or moth GF or other characters? I guess I'll just give my usual answer that people hate, but it's just, maybe. It just kind of depends if I'm inspired about it or not. Or if I, think it'll possibly do well. Sadly, Alchemist and Moth didn't really do the best, so it just really depends if I think that at a certain time that the video will perform well, or if I'm just inspired and I decide to do it anyways. So, at the moment, I don't have any plans to continue those, but that doesn't mean I won't. So they're not in the works though, so to answer your question. But yeah, just kind of depends. But anyways, he also said, also, Kuro, don't worry, I don't charge for protection. You can just trade recipes with me and I'll call it even. Can't stay, sadly. Hope the stream goes well. Also, I haven't forgotten about the recipes. Just been busy. No worries. I have enough recipes from you, Bobby. You've given me quite a bit, so no worries. But yeah, no, Bobby is our lovely bodyguard. Blessed be. Blessed be. Let's see, where's the date? The 17th. Cyberman donated and said, hey Gatori, hope you're doing well. We had a lot of fun in Discord and I got to talk to Kiwi for the first time. She was fun. And also my package was delivered this morning, so whenever you can, it's ready. Ready for you. Also working on mermaid art. Will finish soon. Also, can I be Mr. Wholesome now? I'm sorry, Cyberman. I'm sorry. We have to be fair. Kuro won the unofficial, non-serious Mr. Wholesome role, as he did get in the Discord. Dude, I honestly, people were being so nice to Kuro. They were like hyping him up, and they were like, is she gonna give you a Mr. Wholesome like role? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, you know what? I'm like, sure. I'm like, everybody seems to want it, so we'll just do it. Let's go. So he is the unofficial Mr. Wholesome now. He has that role now. Bless. But no, thanks for sending the package, Cyberman. I will try to get there if I can. And I forgot what else I was gonna say. But yeah. I will. Oh yeah, Mermaid. Dude, I wanted to do something for Mermaid, but I just did not have the time. There was just too much going on. Honestly, I'm still kind of swamped and the end of the month is coming up. And I'm like, oh, it's too much. I'll try my best. Iron Peanut donated and said, can't make it to stream watching Return of the Jedi. Hope everyone has a great stream. Here's a hug because I feel like it. Well, thank you, Iron. I hope you enjoy watching Return of the Jedi. Hope you very much enjoy your movie night. But thank you for stopping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I know, I'm sorry, Mr. Shmee. He's like, I missed a chance to talk to dude, she hijacked my PC. Okay, sorry, I promise I'll read the donations, but I want to say this before I forget. Legit, I walk away from my PC for like 5 minutes. I think like I mentioned to her, like, because some people were like, there was like 12 people in the chat, like the VC, and everyone's like, oh, well, what's that in VC stays in VC, oh, and I'm just like, okay, what are they talking about, you know? And I know that we're all just kind of like joking around, so I knew that they weren't doing anything bad, but I'm like, what are you guys doing? You guys staying wholesome? And they're like, we can't really say. And someone's like, of course we are. And someone's like, maybe. And I'm just like, So I told my sister, I'm like, they're being all sussy baka in there, and then I walked off, I forgot why, and that little Yeetus goes and gets on my PC. She goes into the VC chat, and I think she like tries to eat chips into the mic, but my noise suppression is on, so no one heard it. And anyways, but I took that, I think she said like for a minute or two, they just thought her voice was me. And then she told them, so basically she was saying hi to them and whatever. And then she was talking to everybody. She said everybody was really nice. And then she pulled Kuro into, what did she pull him into? She pulled him into, like, one of the private VCs I have in there for like game shows or talk shows, like no one can see it but me. And evidently she pulled him in there and was, because she wanted to be like, so you're the one that won the dating show. And I don't know, it was just, maybe it was more than 5 minutes, because the way I'm explaining this, it sounds like a long time, but I swear I wasn't gone for that long. She must have done this really fast or something. I don't know. And so then I come back while she's doing all this. I only know this because Kuro totally ratted her out. But anyways, no, she told me to. But I came back. I was walking like towards my. I kind of like walked in the kitchen area, but she was in earshot, and I was like, I was looking for some dang water bottles because I was gonna put some in the humidifier, and I was like, has anyone seen the water bottles? And I hear, oh shoot, and then I'm like, okay. When you hear your siblings say, oh shoot, usually something's up. It's a pretty nice indicator. So I walk over to my PC. I'm like, what you doing? What you doing over here? Huh? What you doing? And she's like, oh, no, nothing. But no, she told me. She's like, I wanted to, since you told me that they were saying stuff in chat, or VC, I wanted to see what they were doing. And so she popped in, and then she told me, and then I wanted this, and then I mean, she didn't tell me everything, because it only was like a few seconds, and then so I popped in the chat, and I said, so, I'm like, what did Kiwi do? Because, at that point, she was not completely fessing up to everything she did. And then everyone's like, nothing, no, nothing. Oh my gosh. But no, yeah. Eventually, her and the lovely Kuro told the lovely truth, which is fantastic. But yeah, no, I'm sorry, Mr. Shmee. I'm so sorry. Hopefully one day she'll hijack my PC again. Well, actually, let's hope that doesn't happen. I'd prefer if she didn't. Anywho, let's get back on to reading some of the donations, because I'm probably really behind now. Anytime I go into a little story mode, I get really behind, so I apologize. Let's see. Shogo donated and said, hi there, I'm new to the channel. I'm like, yeah, sure, Shogo. And really enjoyed the Spider Girl audios, but there is just one problem. I think the listener should get superpowers and become 30 times stronger than her. He also becomes a villain and she has to stop him. Also, he should become Agent Venom. Oh, Shogo, you're funny. I mean, that is a very well common thing. Everybody wants to become Agent Venom or like get superpowers. That is very, I mean, I guess who doesn't want superpowers, but that's a very, those are very common comments I do get. Like, you guys, chill, let her be. You're the lovely model citizen, just as you should be. Stephen Flores donated and said, hello, Katori. It's been a long time. I did Ko-fi's, but nonetheless, I'm back. Also, how are you today? It's been a long time, I swear. I thought I heard from you last week, didn't I, Stephen? Or maybe not. No, I'm doing good. I was actually gonna plant some of my stuff today. I bought a bunch of plants, which that's a whole story in itself, but I'll tell it later because I'm behind with donations. But anywho, yeah, I was gonna plant stuff today, but my fam wanted to go to the park and go to some other places, and then it became like massively windy, like it just like dirt would have went everywhere. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to do this tomorrow. So I gave my plants some water, and I will plant them tomorrow, hopefully, if it's not so windy and like just gusting wind. But no, thank you, Stephen. I had a very good day today. Thane donated and said, hello, Katori. This may be my last donation for quite some time. I got some issues with my car. Oh no! And I have a current invoice of $2,000 for reparations, pieces to replace. I already paid $500 today, but my family will find a workaround and ask some Meccano friend to help instead. Well, yeah, dang. I mean, no, I get it. Car troubles are always a thing. For sure. So no worries, Thane. Definitely take care of your car. Thank you so much for, donating to let me know. I appreciate that. And, yeah, I hope everything goes all right with your car and you're able to get a fair price. I'm so sorry about your car. Shogo donated and said, I was wondering, are you getting my Instagram messages or are they not going through? I don't really check Instagram a lot, so honestly, if people are messaging me on there, I'm probably not checking. So I honestly have no idea. And I think messages don't go straight through to me. They go in message requests. So yeah. So I mean, otherwise, if I allowed every single message to come through, it would be insane. So at least I think so. I don't know how Instagram works in messaging, because I don't really message people on Instagram like hardly at all. So I don't know. But maybe they are. They probably are, but I don't really check it. So I don't know. I cannot give a conclusive answer on that. And sometimes I'm so busy I just miss them, so I apologize. Trapper donated and said, "Hi Katori, hope you're having a good weekend. I won't be too active in today's stream, so I thought I'd ask my dumb question now. Question 15. What makes a dumb question dumb? Don't sugarcoat the answer." Okay, I won't sugarcoat. Since you asked, I will be straight up. What? Okay, like, what was the question again? That's me being dumb. What makes a dumb question dumb? I think it depends. There's a lot of context involved, I think. Depends on the person, depends on what they know, what you know they know. And, like, so, like, you know, everybody, like, I don't know how else to say this, but, like, I guess everybody has, like, different levels of intelligence. Like, there's some people who are super, like, massively, like, extremely smart. And then, you know, there's people who have street smarts, there's people who whatever, you know, so it's, I don't know, like, if someone's just honestly not putting the effort in and they're just being dumb and asking actual dumb question that you know they can know the answer to, that's probably asking a dumb question. Some people honestly just don't, yeah. You know what? Someone asked me this a long time ago. They're like, what is dumb? And I'm like, that's hard, because sometimes people just don't know things, which isn't dumb. It's just they don't know. But then, like, how far does that go? Like, what if someone doesn't know anything? Then, you know, so that's a hard question. So, but in my own opinion, even though, like, it's very subjective, I think it would have to go along the lines of, like, what you know they, like if you're, you know what I mean? I mean, it just depends. Like, if you know that they can know this answer, but they're just being too lazy to know the answer, or if they're just asking something absent, you know, they're just, like, not really paying attention. There's, like, no effort given. So yeah, that could be considered dumb. So yeah, I feel like there's just a lot of context to it. There's like, it's so hard, you know, to, like, because I mean, yeah, some questions are just downright dumb. Like, sometimes they're just dumb. I'm just like, why would you even ask? I wish I could, like, think of an example, because sometimes someone asks me a question, or, like, some dumb questions are, like, if you literally told someone something, like, if you told them, like, I always have this thing, like for instance, like a hypothetical scenario, but, like, on Mondays, I always have lunch at 2:00. And then they're like, okay. And then, like, they keep on asking you, hey, you want to do something at 2:00? And you're like, no. So yeah, that is a dumb question. So if someone tells you something multiple times and you refuse to, like, either commit it to memory or remember, or either just, like, write it down, please don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Man, that made me think. Okie dokies. Let's read we'll read one more Ko-fi, and then we'll read some of the super chats. Because we gotta read some of the super chats too. Let's see. The next one is from, I think it's from Egritch. It is from Egritch. Excuse me. Okay, this isn't too long. I can read this. Oh my gosh. Sorry, don't worry, I'm okay. I must have, like, shed a bunch of hair, and, like, I had a jacket on today, so it must have gotten, like, wadded up, and I just pulled, like, a hairball off myself. It scared the crap out of me. Anyways. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know who the first person is I'm supposed to be. It says Atler Apex. So, is this like the Apex announcer? Like from Apex Legends? I don't know. So we're gonna give this a random voice to whoever Atler Apex is, because we also have Demon, Witch, Cassandra, Slime, Neko, Celeste, Evil Queen, Spider-Girl, and Jinx. Egritch, you're really testing me today. Oh my gosh. I'm probably gonna botch this. Being this many characters in one is, like, extremely challenging, but I will try my best. Alright, let's see. So, Atler Apex says, still don't know who that is. When you quit the game to play something else, we can start talking about you behind your back. And then Demon GF, who I actually forgot what she sounds like, I wish I'd make her sound like this, says, "Didn't expect the devil herself to flash before your eyes. This isn't a game." And then the witch says, "I know what Cassandra's middle name is, but I'll never tell. They say the Bard Lord was beautiful when she was young. I say she still is." My eyes are up here.
Do you suppose that Bobby thinks about me?
That egret has some skeletons in his closet for sure. No matter how hard things seem to be now, just know they can only get worse. Take a screenshot. It'll last longer.
Ah, there. Don't smile because it happened. Cry because it's over.
That's my Jinx voice on demand. It's a little bit more higher pitched than it's supposed to be. So so these are just like quotes that the different girls are saying. Got you. Okie dokies. I think the last one I read was... Oh, Mr. Waspman, got it right this time, said, "I love the Barbarian. Nice to have more party members." Yeah, I know. I love D&D so much. I thought, you know what? I was like, we've had a lot of like, I don't want to say generic, but yeah, pretty much generic girlfriends, like your roommate, your neighbor, your crush or whatever. And I was like, I like working in fantasy every now and again, when the algorithm allows. So I thought I'd give it a shot. So I was like, we need a barbarian, we need a barbarian. So I'm glad everybody seemed to like her. Ty donated, said, "Yes, Mama Tori did tell me." I know, she freaking tells people. Some of those people's like, "So, did you enjoy going getting ice cream?" I'm like, what the frick? Like, how do you know this? Oh my goodness. Mama be giving me like jump scares. Neb donated and said, "Ordered a 3D Symbio head and will arrive soon this week. Calamity will soon be added to my custom Clara Carter Spider-Girl." That's so cool. Thank you so much for making that too, Neb. I've seen some of the photos and they're so cool. They're so cool. I actually want to make some myself, so. No, yeah. I'm excited to see what it looks like. Shadow Demon has been a member for 27 months and said, "Hey yo, have you played Fortnite recently? You can get Darth Vader in your team and actually talk to him. It's so much fun." Really? I didn't know that. That's so cool. I have been trying to play Fortnite recently, but my Fortnite is giving me like so many issues. Like I've been playing some Apex and like honestly, we won a few times, but that one's been running totally fine. But as far as Fortnite goes, like whenever I try to build or I try to use an item, like if I'm using a med kit or like a shield pot, I lag. And as in lagging, I mean if I'm trying to back up and go backwards, I'm still going forwards. So I've checked to make sure I had enough space on my hard disk. I made sure that I have my Ethernet plugged in. I made sure that because they said also it's helpful if you don't stream assets, because evidently there's some assets that you kind of streamline through your Wi-Fi while you play Fortnite if you don't want all those files on your PC, and they say sometimes that can slow it down. I have all my streamlined assets on my hard drive, so whatever. So I don't know why it is lagging. It is lagging so bad. So I wish I could play more Fortnite, but it's honestly really hard to play because I feel like I'm a burden to my brother. I'm like, "Roy, help me." I'm going backwards. But to be fair though, I'm still getting some kills. I'm somehow getting kills even though I'm lagging so bad. So at least I'm doing decent. But man, if anybody has any suggestions, let me know, because I don't know why it's doing that. But though that sounds like a lot of fun, Shadow Demon. Hopefully I can get my thing fixed. You live on my walls, Mr. Shmee. Mr. Shmee. I don't have to go all the way to England to visit you. Blessed be. Cyberman donated and said, "I thought Kokiri won, then he gets special treatment." Kokiri didn't win. Okay, so there's a big confusion, because in the Discord server, people were talking about who's getting the prize, and so Kuro won. Kuro won the dating show. That is who won. Congratulations. And also congratulations to other contestants. They were wonderful too. But anyways, Kuro's the one that won. And so he technically got the prize of a customized audio. But Kuro said to me he thought Kokiri deserved it, so he gave the prize to Kokiri. So that's it. So technically Kokiri got the prize, which he converted into artwork because he said he preferred art. So I was like, all right, sure, you know, whatever. At least I don't have to drag my microphone to my recording area. I can just draw right here on my PC. That's fine. So that is what that's that. So yeah, no, Kuro did win. Kokiri was given a prize from Kuro. So Kokiri's like getting a bit more of a vamped up artwork because everybody's kind of got, they were getting like a sketch, you know, from me who like participated. But Kokiri's will be a bit more vamped up because obviously, you know, he's getting supposedly, you know, like the grand prize. And even though it's not an audio, you know, it's like, you know, does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm trying to find, here it is. Cyberman also donated and said, also, I braided your hair in Discord, brownie points. You can't just braid my hair virtually. That's a cop-out. I appreciate the sentiment, though. Blessed be. Blessed be. Blessed be. Alright, I think, is that the last super chat? I think so. That way I can read some of the, Ko-fis. Can I get it? Yeah, there we go. I think the last one I read was Egrich's. Yes. So now we have Stephen Flores. The silly skit of the day. I'm almost a little nervous to see what it is. Who do I have to be today? Goodness. Also, if I clear my throat a lot, I apologize. I don't know why. It sounds gross, but let's just be straight up. I'm having so much mucus in my throat today. It's disgusting. Granted, I've always had this since I was born. I just have a lot of drainage for whatever reason. And for some reason, like, every once in a while when the weather changes, it hits me like a truck and, like, I'm, like, gagging. I gotta, like, breathe. Gosh. Ah, help me. Help me now. Oh, dear. Okay, here we go. Let's see. So it says the dating show aftermath. Wait, Neko's in this? Neko wasn't in the dating show, but I suppose she could be. Oh my gosh, you know how chaotic that would be? A Neko dating show trying to win that would be a bit more unhinged because Neko, she's not gonna pull her punches. You know, I try to have some etiquette. But Neko's like, no, that's not gonna work. You have to try harder.
This does not please me.
Anywho, sorry, I'm getting off track. Let's read what this says. So Neko says,
Mr. Steven, Miss Wholesome wants to see you now.
Hello, Mr. Steven, what can I do for you? Hello, Miss Wholesome. I just came to talk to you about the dating show. Oh, yes. I gotta say, Mr. Steven, it went very well. Thank you very much. Well, I can't take all the credit. I'm sure the fellow Yeats did some reminders. I'm assuming that's a typo. I'm sure the fellow Yeats did some reminders as well. I appreciate it nonetheless, Mr. Steven. Thank you so much. One more question, Katori. Am I ugly? Oh my gosh! Well, I'm glad I answered the same way. I'm like, what? No! What made you say that, Steven? 'Cause I am? No, Steven, you're not ugly. No. Stop that. You guys are not ugly. Don't be like... SpongeBob had that whole thing saying I'm ugly and I'm proud. You're not ugly. You're not ugly. No. Stop that. Stop that right now. You're all beautiful. You are all very beautiful. Actually, I saw some beautiful faces today on the Discord server. Some people will be posting their, I saw Kuro's face! I saw it! Anyways. I have it. I have it in my memory now. It's there forever. We saw our lovely Austrian today. Mm-hmm. And, dude, he also there was like some sick photos of the forest, man. Austria looks awesome. He literally posted it while I was gone at the park. And then he said, oh, he's like, I'm sure Kotori will be mad that she will not see this. And I was like, oh, she's gone or whatever. I'm like, oh my, like that little frick. I'm like, he posted it, but no, he showed it afterwards. I'll give him credit for that. Also, I just realized I tried to imitate Kuro's voice. I wasn't even trying. That's funny. There you go. I guess that's me as Kuro. Anywho. Oh, Shogo donated. Let's see. This is oh my goodness. You know what's so funny? I think this is a quote from Shrek that Shogo gave me to do. It's a 3-part donation, so it's a little long. But we were just listening to the Shrek soundtrack in the car today. So it's so funny that you donated a Shrek quote for me to say, because we were just listening to Shrek. But anywho. Let's see. Let us see. Oh man, you know, I just saw Kuro say in the chat, I gotta reboot my internet. He missed my perfect impression. Dang. That's really sad. He never got to see me try to be his voice. That's funny. Alright. So Shogo says, can Princess Peach say this? Oh my gosh, we have another Princess Peach impression. Who's ready to hear Princess Peach? Oh my gosh. You know what? This model almost has the hairstyle of Princess Peach. I should like make a... I should do a toggle for Princess Peach so that way, whenever I have to do Princess Peach voice, I can just toggle her on. But anyways, let us see. Alright, I will try to... This is 1, 2, 3. I think this is Toad. How am I gonna do Toad's voice, Shogo? How am I gonna do Toad's voice? What does Toad even sound like? I don't know what Toad sounds like. Does Toad sound like this? Like, what is... I don't know what Toad sounds like. Okay, we're just gonna do it. I can't keep on procrastinating. It's gonna take forever. But I do not know what Toad sounds like, so I'm gonna be honest. So, Toad's voice is gonna sound weird. So I guess Princess Peach is literally being Lord Farquaad in this. The quote. Alright, let me get her voice. I gotta think of my... Okay. Oh! Let me think. I'm gonna think of another voice line. Oh, she's like, yes. Okay. All right, we'll try this voice out. Let's go. That's enough. He's ready to talk. Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. And then, how do I do Toad's voice? You're a monster. I'm not a monster here. You are. You and the rest of the fairy tale trash poisoning my perfect world. Now tell me, where are the others? Eat me. I've tried to be fair to you creatures. Now my patience has reached its end. Tell me or I'll... No, not the hat. Not my toadstool hat. All right then. Who's hiding them? Okay, I'll tell you. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. I'm gonna laugh at myself. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! She's married to the Muffin Man. I swear to God. Actually, as a Christian, I can't swear to God. I'm gonna get smited. Oh my gosh. Or like, what's a quote from Lord Farquaad? For Princess Peach to say. She says... Wait, Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Anywho. Oh, yes. I gotta find my place. I lost my place. Oh my goodness. I missed some super chats. Hold on. Neb donated and said, I love your Jinx series. Jinx deserves to be happy, and the writers from Arcane were just allergic to happiness. LOL. I know. I feel so bad. I mean, I get that it's a tragedy, right? Like, it's a written tragedy, so like it makes sense why that happened, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of season 2. I still love Arcane regardless, but you know, I don't know. Not kind of a fan of how it ended. But that's just me. You know, Jinx deserves happiness. 100%. You know, I really wished her and Victor met up in season 2. They'd be such a cool duo. I really wanted to see it. But anyways. Cyberman donated and said, I added and tagged you in the artwork and what you like to add. What do you mean what I like to add? I don't know what you mean. Did you use the hashtag? Sometimes I don't. I saw a message from Kokiri. Did you ever recover from Kokiri answering the drama romance? No, I not ever recovered. Wait, was that the wait? What answer was that? I almost forgot. I know you refused to help me with the whole Pringle situation, but oh, I remember the rom-com one. Dude, that was way too deep. I have not recovered. Oh, Cyberman, that's a cool artwork. I like that. He's wearing a little cape. I like the little cape. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. Tyrion Draken donated and said, wouldn't recommend doing voices from Nintendo. They will sue. Oh, psh. Okay, like, I don't think they're gonna sue. I don't think they're gonna sue me for doing that. It was just like a little impression. I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be fine. Thank you for the warning, though. Mitch donated and said, a family of anorexic agabor... What? Moved to my neighborhood recently. Bet they've got... I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna touch it because I don't know what that says. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that is. And when I don't know what something is, and I'm not educated about what it is, even if it's slang or whatever, I don't know. Thanks for donating, Mitch. Garrick Anderson donated and said, did the soundtrack have Welcome to Duloc? It did not have the Welcome to Duloc song. It just had the, it had Livin' the Vida Loca, and then it had the, I Need a Hero song, and then, what was the other one? There was another one. I don't know. There was one more song. Granted, I'm terrible with song names, so I actually don't remember. I actually don't know. I feel like there was one more song. Because it wasn't the like the song that everybody thinks of with Shrek. You know, the somebody once told me, that wasn't on there. It was a different one. I can't remember though. But I know definitely the I Need a Hero and Livin' the Vida Loca was on there. Yeah, that one was funny. I like that. Agoraphobia? Oh, well, I hope you're okay then, Mitch. Hopefully your neighbors are nice. Oh, shoot. All-Star? Maybe All-Star was on there. Wait. Oh, maybe that... Wait, what is All-Star again? Is that the Somebody Once Told Me one? Oh, Hey Now You're an All-Star. Maybe that one was on there. Maybe it was. Now that you say that, I feel like it was on there, but I could be wrong. Cobalt Coyote donated and said, hey Katori, so you were channeling your Victor and Karlak this week, weren't you? Really? You know what? I saw comments about that. People thought I was like trying to do Victor's accent, which I was not actually. I wasn't. I was actually trying to. I listened to the pirate, you know, the Four-Fingered Claire. I listened to her original video to try and see what her accent was like, and it was a bit all over the place. Like, her accent was kind of weird. Like, I still think at that point I didn't know how to do it, so I didn't do it that well. And I thought, I'm like, I have to like have a set in stone accent for her. So I guess it would be like almost like Eastern European kind of voice, because her voice was a little bit like this, you know. So I guess it does sound a little bit like, oh, I am channeling Victor right now in the Undercity. Wait, what was it? Wait, hold on. I gotta say a quote now. Now that you say that, I'm thinking that. Hold on. I gotta do this for myself. What's a good Victor quote? Give me it! Oh, I love this one. Let me get the accent back. In the pursuit of great, we failed to do good. I love that one. What was another one that was good? It says, there is no prize to perfection, only an end to pursuit. Bless him. Bless that man. Stole my heart from day one. I can't do Irish, Mr. Shmee. I wish I could. I can't do Irish. I apologize. I wish I could. I'm sorry to all my Irish people. Oh, Cyberman, thank you for the rose. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, no, for the Barbarian video, I wanted to do Karlach's voice, but I can only kind of do her voice with certain voice lines. I can't keep it for that long. So I knew I couldn't use her voice fully because it would just go away and then she would sound weird because she would sound different from the beginning, or like maybe she'd like switch up in between areas. So I thought I need to like have a set voice for her. So it's a little bit like Karlach, but not exactly. But I think the only voice lines I can do for Karlach are like when she goes, "Ayo," and then she says, like, "How you doing, soldier?" It's not even similar, but oh no, wait, what's the one she says? "I want to go to build a bear." I remember that one. I want to go to build a bear. I can't remember when she said that one, but that was one of the Ayo. Yeah, the I want to go to Build-A-Bear one I think is the strongest one I got. I forgot why. She said it like at a comic panel, I think. I want to go to Build-A-Bear. I want to go to Build-A-Bear. So, I mean, even so, my voice still isn't exactly like hers anyways. It's still like, I still need to work on it. And those are the only lines I can do that are similar to her. So I was like, I couldn't keep it. I wish I could. I wish I could do her voice better. Hey, let me check on Ko-fi real quick. My goodness. Shogo donated and said, "In your best Kuro impression." Why am I doing a Kuro impression right now, Shogo? I'm almost... let's see. A baguette? He's Austrian. I guess I'm doing Smee and Kuro in the same donation. I don't know. Okay, this is what this is what Shogo donated. Let's see what we can. Like Kuro kind of talks like this a little bit. He's like, "So what's a remarkable day?" Picks up flour and smells it. Inhales. "Ah, this calls for a baguette," which I don't think that's an Austrian food, but this calls for a baguette at the local pub. Hello, hello, everyone. And then it says, "In your best Smee impression." Oh my gosh. I gotta get into British accent now. "Oi, pull up a seat, you sausage, and join me for a pint." He's a donkey. Oi, pull you sausage. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm trying to think of something that Kuro said. I usually do people's voices. Wait, she's reading all the lines? What do you mean? What do you mean? Wait, I thought that's what you said for me. This is the donation, Shogo. What? Oh, okay, I see. I'm trying to think of something that Kuro said, because I usually do it best when I do something that someone said, because I can, like, I try to replicate how they say it. Or he's like, "Hello, hello, little gremlin." He's a bit German, so he has, like, that, he has... It's trying to think of like how he pronounces a word, because he does, so his W's are a bit like V's, so like that would be something that I'd have to do. Hello, everybody. My goodness. Almost good. I'm sorry, Cookery. I'm not big on Cali accents. I can't do it. I can't do it for myself. I'm sorry. I cannot do it. No. No. What's so funny is, like, I can't do a Spanish accent, and, like, I do speak a little bit of Spanish, but I just can't do the accent. Like, I can kind of do it while I speak the Spanish, but, like, to, like, do a Spanish accent while speaking English, like, I can't do it. Sounds like a Russian. I can probably do Russian a lot better. This is Mother Russia, you know? You just talk like this when you speak, it probably sounds a little bit more Russian. Definitely sounds like Jahira. Is this the Krusty Krab? Is this the Krusty Krab? The Krusty Krab. Actually, here, before I start going off on a tangent, let me make sure I read all, okay, I did read all the Ko-fis. And did I read all the super chats? Because sometimes I forget people and then I feel really bad. Oh! Cyberman donated and said, love that cute accent. Use it for Claudia Vampire. I did have a Claudia. Yeah, her accent was kind of, it sounded a little bit Russian, kind of. I'm trying to think, like, because her accent was a little bit more like this when she spoke. She was a vampire, you know, so she was a little bit in this area. It wasn't like completely, you know, like Russian, but it was supposed to be a bit like, I don't know what their accents are like. So it was probably something like this. I was like, you're not my girlfriend, who are you? Can I do a Welsh accent? Probably not. I don't know what that sounds like. I can do British, and then like a posh British, and I can do kind of like a not posh British. I don't know what, I guess the lovely British here would have to tell me exactly what accent it is. But I can do a bit more of a well-to-do woman who has a bit more like a, you know, elegant feature to her voice. A little bit, you know, probably more of like what you would consider like a Harry Potter accent, maybe. And then I could do something a little bit more, like, not so posh. I don't know what this one would be considered. It's probably still, like, somewhere in London, I would think. It's just not so deep and so refined. Probably a bit more normal. And then I can do a little bit something more like the Goblin. She talks a little bit, like, let me think of her. Her voice is higher pitched, but, like, how do I speak with it? And the Goblin, she kind of has a little bit more of a different accent than I think of the others. But it's a bit more high pitched. I have to kind of go into her voice in order to do it. And I don't even know if it's actually correct. It's probably not. It's probably like its own dialect because it's all made up. But I don't know. That's all I really got. That's all I have. Yeah, it's the American trying to do the English accent. Although people have said that I do decent. So I'll take it. I'll take it. And then for as American accents go, all I got is this lovely Midwestern accent and then a Southern accent. And that's what I got. And then, like, I guess the California one, you know, the Valley Girl. Garrick Anderson woke up. Garrick Anderson donated and said, can you look up 4K per March GF and tell us what you think of the pictures and which ones you would maybe consider doing a voice for? Since I don't know anything about what you're talking about, I probably can't do that because I don't know anything about them. I don't know. Some pretty chonky armor. I mean, Fulgrim's armor looks the coolest, I think, whoever that is. I know there's Conrad Curse GF. Her hair looks cooler because I like how it's like long and dark. But the armor is extremely bulky. I might change it due to my own style. But yeah, I don't really know which one I'd be willing to do since I don't really. I mean, I guess like Corvus, the Corvus one looks the coolest, but Corvus Corax GF, the Raven Lord. That one looks. I think that one looks the coolest in my opinion. But yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do one because I don't know anything about 40k Warhammer. But I think she looks the coolest though. If I were to do one, she looks the coolest. Oh, someone's like, I'm new here. What do you guys usually talk about here? Honestly, it's anything. People just bring up random pieces of conversation. Either we're just talking about random stuff or I'm, you know, answering donations and stuff like that. It's pretty chill. There's usually no, like, set topic of the day. It's kind of just whatever. I think right now people were asking what kind of accents I can do, or I was just doing random accents because I do multiple accents in different videos. Mr. Smith said, it's, I don't know how to say it. Turkish accent. It seems exaggerated, but it doesn't necessarily come off as bad. Like it's in a play or a cartoon or something. I guess that's true. It's like not. I can see what you mean. It seems like a character, but not like it's not bad. But it's almost like not it's not like the everyday, you know what I mean? Like if you went to a store in Britain, it's gonna sound a bit different, you know what I mean? It's not as organic, but you know, I don't know. Hopefully it's not bad. That's all I gotta say. Maybe it's a bit, you know, it's like a, I guess it's like anything, right? Like you can be so textbook with it that it's just like not sounding as organic as it could be. So I don't know. I'll just have to start talking British all the time. I'll have to start talking all the time so I can become perfect. Perfectionism. Mr. Shmee will have to coach me. Granted, I don't know. Actually, Mr. Shmee, what is your accent specifically? Like what, I mean like, I don't know if yours is posh or not, but like what is yours? I'm curious. Okay, we do have some donations on Ko-fi. Let's see. Someone donated and said, oh, so this is me to say? I guess I'm saying this. I guess it's not, okay, so I'm saying, it says, okay, Neko, here's $3. Go get some ice cream from Mr. Whippy. I don't know who Mr. Whippy even is. And then I think Neko says this. There's no colon, so I'm not sure, but I think Neko says this. Neko says,
but he's scary. He said he want to eat me.
What? And then I say jokes and say then eat him first 5 minutes. Sorry, I think some of the with where the voice lines are supposed to be got a little messed up. So I think so I don't know why it says jokes and says. So I think I say then eat him first, and then it says 5 minutes later, and then I say again, Neko, what have you done? And the Neko says,
you said eat him first, and his eyes taste like chocolate. What?
I don't understand. Who the heck is Mr. Whippy? What the heck is going on? I don't know what's going on, bro. Adam AD said part 1. This one is a long one. Adam, if you donated for me to like read something, all you have in there is part 1. This is a long one. Just to, oh, I see now. I forgot to post the link. I was gonna say he donated a larger sum because you know, like he, oh my goodness, yeah. So this is probably like a 4-part donation here. So this is a little long. We have a 4-parter donation coming in here. Jedi Master. So Jedi Master, Neko, Padawan, and Housekeeper. Okay. This is we're gonna be in for it, you guys. This is a 4-part donation about our lovely where is it? Our lovely Padawan, Neko, Jedi Master, and Housekeeper. I'm probably gonna mess this up because it's so long, but we'll do our best. We might as well just get started because this is quite a long donation. Okay. So, what did the Jedi Master? I think she just had a really deep, like, English accent, right? In the light of the fact that this is the 39th time today you submitted your applications, you're on as counsel.
Yay!
But we do not grant you the rank of Master.
Aww. Is this because of the cookie jar incident?
Neko, you know the council can't disclose the And then this is Housekeeper, by the way. So we'll try to have Housekeeper's voice be a little bit higher than the Jedi Master. So Housekeeper says, is this because of the cookie jar incident? Yes, it is. What started out as a simple trip to the grocery store turned into a side quest of stopping Evil Queen with her James Bond villain of a plan from Noonranker. I think that Bond film was only made for the hype of Star Wars. And somehow we spent twice as long at the store picking up cookies.
Are you referring to the checkout line we were in for 2 hours?
Neko, I haven't slept in 2 days. Every time I close my eyes, that old lady appears slowly counting her change.
It was sweet of us to buy those cake ingredients for her it was sweet of her to buy those cake ingredients for her grandson's birthday.
And how do you know that? And it says flashback. Old lady. Yes, I'm being an old lady.
52, 53, 54, 55, 50. That's a lot of cake ingredients. Yes, it is. 50. What's the occasion? It's for my grandson's birthday. He's turning 10. Aw, that's sweet. Thank you. Now, 10, 11, 12. Oh, wait, that's not right. 1, 2, 3.
And it says current time. We would have gotten out of that line sooner if you had refrained from singing the alphabet. It says flashback again.
95, 96, 97, 98. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H, I, J, K. 1, 2, 3.
And housekeeper, this is housekeeper being extremely... Current time. This would have never happened if someone didn't remove the cucumber from the cookie jar. Sorry, I used it to make some salad. I didn't know it was meant to deter Neko from the cookie jar.
Hey, maybe I can go get it next time. When am I getting a driver's license? Can we...
No, we are not giving you a driver's license.
Why not?
Because if we had to stay in a checkout line for 2.5 hours, I am not going to see how long it takes to get you through the DMV. There you go. I'd say that went pretty... that was pretty smooth despite all of that. All right, that was a long... That was quite the donations, Mr. Adam. Oh my... Could you imagine, though, Neko being in a line with somebody?
She's like, what you got there? What you doing?
You're just like, shut up. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Well, let's read some of the super chats. Mitch donated and said, got my young cousin visiting me today, so he's fussy. He only eats alphabet spaghetti. Oh my gosh. Luckily, he's dyslexic, so I just buy him normal spaghetti. Oh my gosh, Mitch. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mitch, no. Garrick Anderson donated and said, Warhammer 40k mostly has some European accents and some American, depending on where you're looking, but a majority is like different British accents. Indeed, indeed. Let's go. Wait, crap. So southeastern accent. Got it, Mr. Shmee. Gotcha. Thane, why are you yawning in all caps? Am I boring? Am I boring, Thane? Cyberman donated and said, Mr. Whippy will return again for Neko to hunt. Okay. The Suited Otter has been a member for 13 months and said, hello, Katori. Please excuse my new name, but it's me, Elliot Sparks. Oh, okay. Still showing me support and love to you and the family. Aw, thank you, Elliot. No, I like the otter. It is very cute. But no, thank you for dropping by and thanks for still supporting the channel. I do very much appreciate it. So, yeah, I'll try to remember that you are now the Suited Otter. Sometimes people have username changes and I try to commit them to memory, so I do not forget. So thank you. Oh, we do have a donation from Inept. Part 1 and Part 2. So we have a 2-part donation. Inept says, since you still don't have a... this is the healer. Healer and the vampire... Oh, so this is... Okay, this is the D&D party. So healer, vampire, goblin, bard, tiefling, barbarian. Okay. I think the healer's voice is a little bit deeper than the bard's, but I'll try my best. So we're starting off with the healer. Since you still don't have a tent, you can tent. Sorry, she's not mad. Since you still don't have a tent, you can tent with me. No, tent with me. I don't need to sleep, so I can keep watch.
But I'm small, so there's plenty of room in my tent.
I can sing you a lullaby to help you sleep. My tent's enchanted. It'll be the best sleep you'll ever get. Don't you want a tent with a warm teddy bear again? And then it says Inept, I have a 6 in charisma. How did this happen? Everyone's like, tent with me, bro. And then what ends up happening is there's like everyone in one tent and no one can sleep. Like, bro, this is too crowded. You're crowded in here, bro. Ooh, the pizza guy donated and said, any advice on cosplay wigs? I'm going to cosplay Slim Bob from Tekken to celebrate losing 70 pounds since last year, but I want the wig to match. Also, first of all, congratulations. And second of all, I've flip-flopped between different wig places. I do, granted, I need to get wigs from a certain place because I have so much hair. I have to stuff my hair into the wig and make sure it fits. So the only wigs, well, but also regardless, these are good wig places anyways if you want a good quality wig. If you're on a budget, look around, look at reviews, see which one is, like, you know, best suited to you in your price range. But if you want like a good quality wig, in my own personal opinion, I buy from either Arta Wigs or I buy from Epic Cosplay. I will say recently I have been liking the ones from Epic Cosplay, at least in terms of like the longer wigs. The longer wigs are, I think they're easier to brush, but I'm assuming yours is not a long wig. So I guess I'd check out both places, see if they have whichever one has the best suitable wig for your character. But I do say Arta Wigs, I think in terms of short wigs, I think those are slightly better because the fibers are a bit more dense, which does mean that it's not as silky, you know, it's a bit more coarse, but it's easier to style, especially if the hair is like a spiky hairstyle. So, you know, pick your poison, I guess. There's gonna be pros and cons. There's pros and cons to both places, obviously, but those are the two that I usually buy from, either Arta Wigs or Epic Cosplay Wigs. I will say though, Arta Wigs has a habit of having things out of stock a lot for some reason, so Epic Cosplay might be more up your alley in terms of like what's in stock, but yeah, you never know. Hopefully that helps. Cyberman donated and said, Whippy is just something we made up on Discord. Okay, well, what is it? What is it? I must know. Can I be out of the loop? I'm gonna be out of the loop? Oh my goodness. I need to breathe. How do I have all these notifications? I literally just turn away for 2 seconds and my Discord is like blowing up. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Honestly, you guys are blowing. Usually the Discord is pretty quiet, but today it's just been going all over the place. That's crazy. Sorry, I got distracted. I get distracted so easily. Well, not too easily, but I get distracted pretty easily. Sorry, I saw Nuclear Toast posted his kitties again, and they look just like my cats, and he's holding the cat! There he is. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Marvelous. Applause. Bunch of applause. Fantastic. Ty donated and said, Mr. Whippy is a British ice cream. Oh. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad there's context to this. Don't look at me, I just got here. I'm looking at you, Kokiri. You've been noticed. I'm looking at you. I am looking at you and you can't do anything about it. Goodness me. Oh man, I'm sorry. I know yawning makes people tired. I apologize. I've just been tired recently. I've been waking up like earlier than I usually do. Like I automatically wake up. I'm like, it's not time yet. It's not time. And I try to go back to sleep. I think it's also because like my stomach's been not doing the best because of these antibiotics I've been having to take. Because my wisdom tooth, my wisdom teeth all the way in the back haven't fully erupted yet. So, or I guess they're never fully gonna erupt. I guess they're half erupted. And so sometimes if like, I mean, I brush them pretty well back there, but like the way the gums are formed, sometimes things can just get stuck back there, even no matter how hard you brush. And they got a little inflamed, so I took some antibiotics, and it's been doing a number on my gut. My gosh, my stomach, my intestines. So sometimes I just wake up feeling ewy, and I'm like, bro, I just want to go back to sleep. Let me sleep, please. But thankfully, I am done taking them now, so my body can recover Because, my gosh, my stomach's already messed up as it is. I am tired. Ay, Teresa. I am a tired Teresa. Muy cansado. Yeah, dude, your wisdom teeth removed? Dang. Honestly, I probably will have to get mine removed eventually because most of the time they don't cause me problems, but things sometimes just get stuck back there and I try to, like, brush it out or rinse it out or whatever, and it just gets, like, you know, it is what it is. But anywho, no. I'm okay. I'm okay. And you know what? I'm happy because you know what? I got my, oh my gosh. Okay, I can finally, you know what? I'm actually caught up on donations, so I can tell you guys this. I am so happy I got my, so anyways, I was gonna go to a native plant sale. And I was so excited to go. They said there's gonna be food trucks and everything. I was like, oh my gosh. So I went and I was only there a half an hour after it started. And all the plants, well, first of all, it looked like there was barely anything there. There was barely any plants. Some of the flowers that were there looked dried out, and they were $8 a piece. And I was like, what the heck is this? What is this? And the ones I wanted, which was lupine and bee balm, which is wild bergamot, were all sold out. I'm like, you guys, this is supposed to last till 6 o'clock. How in the bloody world are you already sold out? And first of all, the plants you have here do not look good. So I still wanted some native plants because they're really hard to find, like actual like native plants to the area. A lot of people don't grow them. So I went, I found some that looked healthy and I was like, okay, I'll take these. And I spent like $48. And I was like, my gosh. And then with tax, it came to around 15. So I was like, you know, I didn't get what I wanted, but I got some plants that were native to the area and they looked good. So I was like, okay, you know, they look decent. So I was like, okay, it's fine, whatever. So I get in the car and my mama took me there. So we were driving off and she's like, you know, there was a greenhouse on the way here. Do you want to stop there? And then I was like, I'm like, come on. I'm like, well, I didn't say come on, but I was thinking in my head, I'm like, they're probably not going to have what I want. They're not going to have lupine and wild bergamot. Like, that's just so random. And then she's like, no, she's like, we'll go check. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, fine. Yeah, we can check. So we go there. It's like this little old, tiny little greenhouse, tiny little place. I walk in and to their outdoor area and lo and behold, tons of lupine and bee balm for $2. For $2. And oh my gosh, I could not explain the joy I felt. Also the betrayal of how much the other place was charging. And honest to God, I praise God on that pavement because if I bought a bunch of lupine and wild bergamot from that other crappy place for $8 a piece, when this place, her plants looked immaculate. None were dried out. They all looked perfect. I mean, you know, sometimes you go to a greenhouse and like, you know, some of the plants, there's like a few plants that look like they're a little wilted or they look a little bit unwell because it's hard to keep up with so many plants. Every single one of her plants looked healthy. And so I was like, I'm buying everything. So I bought so much lupine and bergamot. I threw it in the cart. I walk inside and I see this old lady behind the desk. And I was like, bless your heart for growing these. I said, because I can't find them anywhere. And you're selling them for $2. And then she's like, oh yeah, they're having a plant sale over there. And she's so nice. She didn't even talk bad about them when I was literally bad mouthing the other place. And she's like, oh yeah, I heard they're having the plant sale over there and da 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 da. And bless this lady, she's a master grower. She said she's a master gardener. She belongs to a master gardener society or something. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm talking to the goat. She's the for realsies. And she's like, she's like, hey, like, she's like, yeah, we had like a little thing here on Mother's Day where we gave out free trees. I'm like, oh my gosh, what? And then she's like, oh yeah, and also, you know, like, there's like a seed exchange. I'm like, she's like, wait, you don't know about the seed exchange? She's like, mother of God, you don't know about the seed exchange? I'm like, no, I don't know about the seed exchange. And she's like, don't you worry. She's like, so she gave me a website where I can like sign up and be on like the email list of the club for like this like seed exchange and a plant exchange. I'm like, where's this been my whole life? Where have you been? She was like a shopkeeper. She was like a mystical shopkeeper inside this little tiny greenhouse. Bless her soul. Bless her soul. Anyways, she made my day yesterday. I was so happy to meet her. Dude, the lupine that I bought is so beautiful. Because I bought some tiny ones. They haven't bloomed yet. But there was a big one and it's blooming. And it's so beautiful. So I'm gonna plant all that. I'm gonna go back to that lady. She deserves my business. She deserves all the business in the world. But anyways, I'm sorry. You know, I'm not so tired anymore. Torish one though. Dude, when it comes to nature and plants and like natural stuff, I go overboard all the time. I'm like spitting random, we're going on a walk, I'm spitting random facts. I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm like, that's wild onion, we could take that. Or, oh yeah, you can, you know, honeysuckle's an invasive plant. So like, if you want to pull off the flowers and drink the nectar, do it, because we don't need them pollinating. And da-da-da-da-da. But anyways, yeah, I'm honestly like, if you, if you like silent walks in like the park, especially if you're going to like a forested park where there's like a bunch of forestry, you're gonna hate me because I'm always like, oh wow, this is blah blah blah, this does this, or oh wow, this is da 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 da. I know I can't shut up about plants. I'm sorry, I really can't. Oh look, a donation that makes me shut up about plants. That's probably one thing. There you go. Anyways, Neb donated and said, my dad gardens, and I tell people he would go full Gordon Ramsay about the neglected flowers we sell at work for Valentine's Day, Mother's Day. Oh my gosh, I can't stand it when plants are dying. I'm just like, I can't do it. I cannot do it. But, you know, I've made it my mission this year. I'm going to plant as many native plants as I can because they say with, you know, like things getting warmer with the climate change and stuff, they're saying it's getting really hard on native plants to survive because the invasive ones just keep on spreading while the native ones can't really withstand the extra heat or the longer summers. And, you know, we need it for our pollinators and just for the whole ecosystem. So I'm doing my part. I'm spending a lot of money on this. It's expensive, but I thought, you know, instead of like buying a bunch of random stuff I don't need, I'd rather spend it on my lovely environment and my lovely little bees and pollinators and my butterflies. And so that is me doing my part for the environment because I'm a nature lover, guys. I'm a tree hugger. Anywho. The pizza guy donated and said, advice, if you do get wisdom teeth removed, stock up on ice cream and don't be scared if your legs start involuntarily shaking after the anesthesia. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm so scared. I mean, like full disclosure, like I have really low blood pressure and I have to like sit up. Like when I first wake up, I have to sit up for at least 15 minutes before I can even like put my legs off the side of the bed and stand up. Like I can't do it. Granted, like, I guess who the heck gets out of bed really fast anyways? But, like, let's just say you had to get up fast out of bed, like, for an emergency, for whatever reason. I can't do it. I will, like, fall over, almost pass out. I can't do it. So, like, if I'm always afraid of going under anesthesia, like, because my body's, like, really sensitive to, like, a lot of things. And, like, dear God, I'm probably gonna get cooked. I'm gonna actually get fried from the anesthesia. I can just see it now. Oof. I also hear people get really nauseous after anesthesia, and I already get nauseous for no reason, so I'm cooked. I am so massively cooked. My gosh. But thank you. I will take your advice. Hopefully I won't panic. Inept donated and said, sounds like it's time for a gardener GF video. Exactly. I'll tell you guys all the native plants you should plant. Well, granted, mine are native to Ohio, so I guess they won't be native to where you're from, unless you're actually from Ohio. So, take that with a grain of salt. Mitch donated and said, nearly lost my job as a roofer after getting caught urinating on the job. Luckily, boss told me I could always wipe the slate clean. Oh my gosh, Mitch. Well, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I mean, that's one way to get yourself fired for sure. I don't know what to tell you. Well, granted, you said that you almost nearly lost your job, man. Honestly, dude. My dude. Oh my goodness. Shogo. I see Valley Girl in his donation. Shogo donated, said, can Valley Girl please say this? Oof, I'm sorry for y'all who hate Valley Girl, but she's coming back. Valley Girl says, oh, so it's Valley Girl and Dracula GF. So Valley Girl says, so can I ask a question? Is that real about the garlic thing? Yes, I cannot have it. My throat swells. Huh. Wooden stake to the heart? Well, yeah, who wouldn't die from that? I mean, like, really, like, who wouldn't die from that? Adam 80, oh, Adam Eddie donated. Let us see. This one's much shorter. Yes, it is. Adam Eddie donated, and we have Neko, Housekeeper, and Old Lady and Spider Girl. After convincing Housekeeper to get Neko's license. So Neko says,
Hey, Spider Girl, guess what? I got my license now.
oh, wow, Neko, that's great. It says Housekeeper as an old lady. Well, I can't believe I was talked to. Wait. The Housekeeper as an old lady. Oh, okay. Okay, I see now. I can't believe I was talked into getting Neko her license. Are you okay, Housekeeper? Your face looks a little, I've aged a century accompanying Neko to the DMV. Gosh dang. Housekeeper's the one that got cooked. She got massively cooked. Oh, Kuro donated! Thank you so much for the $50 Thank you so much for the generous donation, Kuro. I really appreciate it. Kuro donated and said, well, my internet is being a bit stinky right now. The stream won't load no matter what. I tried for 45 minutes straight. Oh no! Mr. Wholesome debut has to be delayed till next week. Have a nice stream, everyone, and stay as lovely as always. Greet my in-laws for me, little ninja of death. Oh my gosh. Chill! Kuro, chill! Kuro, you still haven't even taken me to the butterfly house yet. We gotta take things one step at a time. No, my mom's getting a big kick out of it. Mama's getting a big kick out of it. She's like, oh, is that my son-in-law? I'm like, mother. I'm like, first of all, hasn't even taken me to the butterfly house yet, so chill. There was no marriage. And second of all, did I ever say second of all? First of all, I don't even remember anymore. But no, she's getting a kick out of it. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. But yeah, no, I'm so sorry your internet isn't working, Kuro. I hope it gets better. I'm sorry you couldn't be here. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you couldn't see me explode about plants. Because I did get a little unhinged there. But there was a lot of excitement. So. But no, I hope you have a lovely evening, Kuro. I'm so sorry your internet is not working. So very sorry. Please have a lovely evening, Kuro. Have a lovely evening, and I will tell Mama you said hello. Sheffy donated and said, "Heyo, glad to hear the dating show went well. Hope you had a wonderful week." Thank you. I'm glad I had a wonderful week too, bro. I hope you had a wonderful week. Actually, my week was, it was decent. It was decent, busy. It was still good. Today was a good day. Yesterday was a good day because I got my plants that I wanted. Yeah, I hope you had a good day too, Sheffy. And a good week. I know things can get a bit hectic during this time of year because I think finals just happened for some people. So, yes, hope you had a good week, Sheffy. Thank you so much for dropping by. But yeah, the dating show went well. I'm glad it went well. I wish my mic worked better because then I was trying to control the volume of my voice because sometimes when I talked higher, like at a higher volume, it would turn my input lower. So I felt like I couldn't be as excited at some of the things. So like that was one thing that I was disappointed about. But overall, it was still good. It was still fun. I had a marvelous time. Dude, I had the Joker on my dating show. I cannot complain about that. That's like my dream. Oh, you shush, Dark Cloud. He's like, there was no marriage yet, Katori, yet. It's so fun. You guys are, like, rooting for him. Dude, I thought, you know, like, I mean, granted, you guys are all nice anyways, so, like, I should have expected you guys to be nice. But I was expecting some people to be, like, mega salty for some reason. Everyone's like, yeah, Kuro, you go. I was like, this is great. I'm like, this is so wholesome. You guys really do. You guys really do hold up the Wholesome brand. People were hyping this man up. Cyberman donated and said, would take you to the butterfly house in Texas. It's fun. Yeah, honestly, every butterfly house is fun. I'll take it. Butterfly houses are great. They're so beautiful. Beautiful. Butterflies. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. It's already on. Sorry. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Sorry, I was cracking my back. I needed to, like, reposition myself. I'm sorry, Thane. I'm sorry for the yawns. I'm sorry. I apologize. Maybe I need to keep myself awake. I know one way to do it. Hold on. I have my crocheting stuff down here. I brought it down just in case, but then, like, I was like, who am I kidding? It's, like, really hard to, like, read donations and crochet at the same time, but I can look up and I'm so skilled that I can look up and crochet. So we're gonna do both. It'll keep my mind awake. That's what it'll do. Keep my mind awake. Right now, this was technically, what I'm crocheting right now is technically Mama supposed to be crocheting it. I was trying to teach her how to crochet, but she couldn't figure it out. So I started it for her, and then I told her, oh, like, I'll show you how to do it later. And then I was bored on the couch one day, and I just picked it up and just absentmindedly just started going at it, and now it's, like, almost done. And I was like, I'm so sorry, Mama. I was like, this is supposed to be you learning. She's like, no, keep on going. Because she doesn't want to probably do the job. But I'm like, how are you supposed to learn? How are you supposed to learn, Mama? How are you supposed to learn? By making her a hat. There was a yarn sale, and I got her some yarn that she picked out. And I asked her what she wanted to make, and she said she wanted to make a hat. So I'm making her a little beanie. Actually, Mr. Schmeat, what's your favorite color? Don't ask why. I just want to know. A tank top? Actually, I just crocheted myself a top, Shogo, funnily enough. People are actually crocheting. The thing is, like, if you want it to be like a top that you can wear without wearing something underneath, you have to make your stitches really small and tight. So, I had to use like a thinner yarn so the stitches were tighter, and so I made myself a little crop top, and it has like a corset in the back. So, yeah, if you can dream it blue, okay. Noted. Boopity boo ba da 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 da. I will say though, like, I think crocheting is awesome. You can like you can basically make anything. I made myself a top. I made myself a shawl. It's not even a shawl. It's more like a wrap. It's like one of those things you put over your shoulders. You can make yourself like a coat. You can make yourself anything. It's great. It's fantastic. All you gotta do is learn 3 basic stitches, and you're good to go for like the rest of your life. Oh, it's a crop top. Can you see a reveal on Discord? You're basically just getting a picture of my chest. I don't think y'all can handle that. It says, my persona color is typically white and blue. Okay. Good to know, Mr. Shmee. Good to know. Yeah, this is a tiny little crop top. I don't know why I made it so tiny, but that's just what I made. Yeah, my hair is already like a shawl. That is true. That's very true. Oh, Neb donated and said, honestly, I dig learning about plants. I'd hype up a gardener GF audio. Let her cook. No, dude, I'd love a gardener. She'd like apologize profusely all the time. No, Mr. Shmee, I'm not making you a crop top. Those are for me. Yeah, those are for me. But no, I do think making a garden GF would be actually kind of cool, because I can use all my plant knowledge. All my plant knowledge that I have. Mitch donated and said, had a dream once that I died and saw the light, but actually it turned out no, I just got back to life as a moth. You came back to life as a moth? Mitch, you be so random today. But, I mean, I like moths, so I can't really complain about that. What kind of moth are you? Hope you look. I hope you're Cecropia. Cecropia moths are my favorite. Ty donated and said, what is your favorite 3 colors? My favorite 3 colors are blue, purple, and green. Those are my 3 favorite colors. That's true, Mr. Smee. I did make a gardener audio. That is true. So we do technically have a plant girl. We do have a gardener audio. That was fun to make. That was fun. A gardener audio. Can you order a crop top? You know what's so funny? Mama was like, you know, she's like, you should sell some of your crocheted stuff. And I was like, oh, so who knows? Maybe one day on my Etsy you'll see a random hat being sold or something. I have a lot of yarn that my great aunt gave me, and so maybe I'll put it to good use. I'll put it to good use. But honestly, the crop top didn't take too long to, well, it took a decent amount of time to make, kind of, because you have to make the stitches really small, so it takes a while. It's not like, if you're doing like a double, if you have like a chunkier yarn, you can make a really thick piece pretty fast, but obviously there's going to be like little holes in it. So like, you know, you're going to have to wear a tank top under that or something. But, since I didn't want to have to wear anything under it because I get overheated really easily, I had to use a really like a not chunky yarn, so it just took a while to make all the rows because it's like tiny little rows, like little stitches. So, but not right now. Mama wanted a hat, so I'm making her a hat. Doing a half double crochet. Yeah, the next Jinx video, I'm not sure what it's going to be. Probably honeymoon talk or something like that. I'm not really sure. I don't know when it'll be or what it'll be about, but I don't know if it'll be. I don't know if it'll be able to be a wedding video because it'll be too hard to try to, you know, because like Silka will be there, Savika would be there. That's just a lot of people to coordinate and a lot of people I'd have to get as extras. But that'd be cool though if I could. Someone said, to be fair, if you make a GF audio where she talks and explains some plants, you'd be talking about things you love while educating the listeners. That is very true. If y'all want to learn how to be good little Samaritans to the environment, y'all better listen. Actually, how many stitches have I done? Is this enough? Let me just see. No, we're not there yet. We got to do 46 rows. 46 rows. Let's see. Cyberman donated and said, also donate to your vacation. Also make hat for me, please. Well, no, thank you for donating to the vacation fund. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I just probably haven't seen it yet. It's been a busy day, but thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Any more Spider Girl videos coming out? Probably. She's not done yet. I did so many of, I mean, I still want to do more of her because she's still doing pretty decent. It's just I started running out of ideas that I can do because I think I've done like 17 videos of her or something like that. Because we even did one like where the listeners jealous, you know, or like jealous / insecure or whatever, you know, like because she was jealous and then you're kind of jealous and then, or also I thought it'd just be interesting to learn about her past a little bit. I thought that'd be an interesting audio, and you know, and Icy was nice enough to offer his voice. But in terms of what comes next for her, I don't know. I mean, we could like, you know, I mean, she's already got. Why did the page reload itself? We could like, we already got her getting hurt. We got you kind of getting hurt. I mean, we could do. Goodness, I don't know. I mean, we could like have like a proposal video, but I don't know if we'd want to do anything before that. So I didn't want to rush into it just in case if we decide, in case we decide to like do something before it's like, no, you're engaged. But you know, you never know. Oh, Ty donated. Ty donated and said, why couldn't the couple get married at the library? Because it was all booked up. Oh my goodness. Of course it was, Ty. Of course it was. Oh, Mr. Smee said, going out on a date with Spider-Girl and you desperately try to keep her focused on the date when there's a bunch of sirens blaring past. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be hard. Dude, she would hashtag abandon you. I'm sorry. You're on a date, here's sirens. She'd be like, I'm gonna be back. I'll be right back. My gosh, that'd be funny. Oh, Joseph 4-star donated and said, hi, Katori. If you supported a football/soccer team, which team would you choose? The sad thing about, I don't know any of them, so I don't know. I'm not really into football or soccer, so I don't really know much about football. I mean, I live in Ohio, so like, I guess I would support Ohio State, but I don't know. I'm not really into that sort of thing, so I feel like that's like a half answer because I don't really have a favorite team or anything like that. I'm not super into football, but I guess if I had to support one, I guess I would do Ohio State because I live in Ohio, so that would be that. We have a donation from Shogo. Let us see. Well, wait, no, you said soccer. Are you talking about just purely soccer? Because I know like people call it football in like, you know, other countries. If you're talking about soccer, I don't know any soccer teams. I'm gonna be honest. So I don't know. Don't know. I apologize. Shogo donated and said, now that the dating show is finally finished and you're relaxing, mostly, I'm sorry about the rough mornings with your stomach pain, do you think you can have an Apex stream soon? I promise I'll get you to laugh no matter whatever it takes. We might. I guess we'll just have to, yeah, I'll have to see. I mean, currently right now, usually I would do my gaming streams on Sunday, but right now my Sundays are getting pretty booked up. So, yeah, I'll see how it goes. I mean, I don't know, probably not next week, but I'll have to see. I'll have to see how things go, because right now things are getting things are never not busy around here. There's always something to deal with, but yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do that soon, since I know people have been really wanting it. But yeah, thank you. Mr. Smee said maybe you could do a small flash forward after that and she feels guilty that she feels like she's being distant from the listener. If only it was only a cat stuck in a tree. Oh, okay. So like it's been a while that you guys have been together and like she's been too busy, or like, you know, like she's been like so busy that she hasn't been spending a lot of time with you, so then she feels bad about it. That's a good idea. Wait, reverse comfort? Wouldn't it just be comfort for you guys? She feels, or maybe she just feels so guilty that you can tell that she's feeling sad, is what you mean. Like a reverse comfort audio where you're reassuring her that, like, you know that she loves you. Or is that what you mean, Mr. Smee? At least that's what I think you mean. I wasn't sure who's the sad one in the audio. Since you said reverse comfort, I'm assuming it's going to be Spider-Girl. Or like Spider-Girl doesn't think that she's good enough for you, is what you mean. Like one of those audios where the girlfriend feels like she isn't doing enough. I think that's what you mean. Haha. And the Natasha's like, I'll get Apex, friend Katori on it, and then make sure the first game I ever play is on stream. There you go. It'll be in history. Natasha's first game of Apex will be melded into the Wholesome fandom. Blessed be. Blessed be. Blessed day. Yee. Okay, I got you, Mr. Smee. Actually, that's not too bad of an audio. I guess, like, yeah, like, eventually through your guys' relationship, I mean, you know kind of what you signed up for. You signed up for a gosh dang superhero who has to save people's lives. So, like, obviously, you do feel kind of sad about it, but you know that that's just the reality of things. But, you know, she probably still feels bad that she's not around all the time, so she just probably doesn't feel like she's, you know, good enough for you, or whatever. Does she want to break up? She's like, you gotta leave me, bro. And then you're like, no, you're my forever girl. isn't that the thing what Aang said? He's like, come here, baby. You're my forever girl. That's what I remember. Actually, what does my model look like right now? Because I'm kind of leaning back and crocheting. Okay, no, my model still looks pretty okay. I wish I could have, like, crocheting hands, you guys. Rigged hands. Actually, as I'm looking down, my model looks like this. I apologize. I look like this as I'm, like, crocheting. My model looks like she, like, conked out or something. Never mind, I can look up and crochet. We'll do both. Let's see, she feels neglectful, but listeners happy to wait for her. Yeah, that'd be kind of cute. That's 2 ideas I've given for you for the Spider Girl audios, Junior. Ah, yeah. Okay, Mr. Shmee. Okay. You're pretty happy with yourself, aren't you, mister? But honestly, no, I have been wanting to do her for a while, so. I just, you know, after like 17 videos, your brain kind of turns to mush, you know what I mean? So, yeah, maybe we can work her in again, because I've been wanting to draw her. Honestly, I've been wanting to make her suit. Her suit looks really cool. That's how we'll do the meetups. I'll be in her suit. There you go. Granted, I'm gonna die of heat stroke, let's be honest. Okay, I think we did get some Kofis. Let's check. Shogo donated and said, if you were to give me a nickname, what would it be? I don't know. Because I feel like Shogo's already kind of short, so you can't really shorten Shogo. So it'd have to be something totally different. Shogo's kind of like a golden retriever, but I feel like that's not a nickname. That's too long. Like, it has to be shorter than that. The first thing that came to my mind was like, the Alaskan. But I don't know. I feel like that doesn't suit either, so I'm not sure. It's so on the spot, like my brain isn't functioning. Shogo. Let's see. Here, while I think about it, let me read Ty's donation. Ty donated and said, what part of the playground is always exhausted? The tire swing. Of course it is, Ty. Of course it is. My goodness. We'll go with the Alaskan for now. I don't know. I'm sorry, Shogo. I'm terrible at nicknames. I don't really give people many nicknames. Goodness. I still feel like a golden retriever, like, suits you better, but, like, that's not really a nickname, so I don't know. Mr. Shmee's like, show of Clan Go. See, he's way better. He's way better at this than I am. Wait, would you say? You said put... It reminds me, since you drew Icy's Black Cat now on Discord, you could totally do what you did with List GF and Vampire GF when they're in the same thumbnail. Yeah, I put Spider-Girl next to, the Black Cat. Dude, he looks... Dude, I'm actually really proud of that Black Cat image. I think it actually came out really well. I was kind of messing around with it, but I think it turned out really well. Also, I'm really happy with how the Pirate Girl video came out this week. I don't know, I think I made it way more emotional than I meant for it to be. Before it was just going to be kind of like a funny, like, ha ha ha, like she's tipsy and she confessed to you, but then I'm like, oh dang, this is actually kind of sad, because like she's like kind of given up on love, but she can't help herself because she's so in love with you. And I was like, dang. Poor Claire. Poor Claire. Emotional damage. Emotional damage. Mr. Wanapon donated and said, hello, Katori, from Japan. I can't wait to tell you and your fans about the trip, but I can't stay here on your live stream. I gotta get going. See you later. Well, my goodness. Well, I hope you have a marvelous time. That sounds like an awesome vacation, dude. Enjoy Japan. Thanks for stopping by. That's awesome. Cyberman donated and said, plant GF being saved by listener takes home idea? Like a plant GF? Like a dryad? I do like natural things, so you never know. You never know. You never know. Do, 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 do. The Alaskan bullworm. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Shogo the Bard, someone said. Shogo the Bard. Da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun. Sounds like a... Well, Shogo seems to like that nickname, Mr. Shmee. You stole my thunder. Granted, that was way better than the ones that I did. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna yawn. It's just happening. It's happening now. There's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do. Kotori's nickname, Wholesome Queen. I am the queen. Wholesome Queen. Ah, yes. The actual queen. Oh, crap. I messed up a stitch. No. That was my mistake. I looked up and I messed up. It's okay though. We can just undo it real fast. Alaskan is super great. Alaskan bullworm. Oh my goodness. Alaskan bullworm. You know, I don't know. I'm in the mood to watch Shrek for some reason. I really want to watch Shrek 2. I want to watch like Shrek 2 and have cotton candy. Like that's like the mood I'm in right now. It's very specific, but like that's what I want. That's like, you know, you gotta know what you gotta know what you want in life, you guys. Even if it's random things. Oh no! I'm sorry your lap's having a hard time, Crimson Phoenix. Computers can be mean. You little yeets, honestly. Let's see. So basically Smee, Shogo, and I are tied to our favorite classes, but Wholesome, me, and Natasha are flexible rogues, clerics, and druids. Yeah, honestly, I feel like usually in D&D, like when I usually play as either a druid or a rogue. I rarely play cleric, but I've adopted cleric, obviously, just because we have a cleric GF, you know, so yeah, I don't mind being cleric at all. I think there's, you know, being a healer, she could like know some medicinal things, some plant things that'll work. But yeah, usually for like D&D, I usually flip between druid and rogue, like when I play. But no, I very much do like our lovely cleric lady, our lovely little healer, her little gold and blue outfit. I actually really like the design. I should try to make it if I have the time. I feel like I'm being interviewed. Someone's like, why did you decide to market yourself as an ASMR channel which only focuses on wholesome content? Honestly, I didn't really decide. I just kind of just did it one day. I was like, I saw all this ASMR content going on, and I was like, I can do that. I was like, I can draw a thumbnail. I have a mic. I like to kind of act. And, you know, I only was going to do suitable for work content anyways. So I figured if I'm only going to do suitable for work, I can, you know, I could label it as wholesome. So it really wasn't much of a thought. It was just kind of like, this is what I wanted to try, and that's what I did, and it worked, so I just kept on going with it. It's just what I did. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, oh, Neb donated and said, headcanon, we have a Spider-Girl plushie and hold onto it when she's not around, and Clara cuddles it because it has our scent. Oh, that's cute. It's like one of like the little actual like Spider-Girl, you know, like the official merchandise from the Spider-Girl line, and you have it, it smells like her. But then at first, it doesn't smell like her, it smells like you. But yeah, you hold it at night, and then she's like, that's so cute. But then she's like, oh, it smells like you, so then she likes it too. That's cute. I like that. That is very, very cute. Very, very cute. As Kokri often says, as Aerie says, Kotori is a struggling artist who dabbled in voice, or was a struggling artist that dabbled in voice acting, or at least I hope I'm quoting him correctly. Yeah, basically, like, you know, I mean, you know, like, goodness, like, when I mean, the job market was not good when I came out of good old college, and then COVID hit, and then, like, it was just crazy, and, like, I had no idea what to do, and it was just, and so I was like, okay, I'm like, so I set my sights online, because that seemed to be the logical option, and I tried a bunch of different things, and then one day, I don't know why, because I don't listen to ASMR, but I forgot how I became aware of it, but I was aware that there were ASMR channels that weren't just like, you know, like tapping on the mic, it was like role plays that these girls made, and I was like, that's something I can do, you know, and they seem to get decent views, and, you know, I was like making a thumbnail and an audio, like, that's doable, so I gave it a shot. And there you go. There it was. See, Ty Marshall donated and said, if you can have any lightsaber from a Jedi, who would you pick, and which Jedi would you pick to train you? That's a good question. Honestly, I would love Obi-Wan to train me, but I do like Ahsoka's lightsaber. So wait, can I pick a lightsaber and then pick a Jedi to... Well, you know what? I would maybe have Ahsoka train me, because she is not really a Jedi anymore, but she still uses the Force, and so it gives you a bit more freedom, right? You know, like, you're allowed, like, she's allowed to kind of have attachments and do and live her life, but she is still with the Force, you know, she still, like, has the teachings of, like, you know, the teachings of the Jedi. So maybe I would pick, I like Ahsoka's lightsaber, the white lightsabers, because she has white lightsabers, right? And I think I'd have her train me. I'd go for her. But Obi-Wan is a close second, because, I mean, who doesn't want to be trained by Obi-Wan? Like, come on. Like, come on, you guys. Let's be honest. You can't say no to Obi-Wan. I'm sorry, I don't mean to yawn. I'm sorry. I apologize. You go for Luke, Mr. Shmee? Let's go. Honestly, there's really, you know, I mean, yeah. To each their own. Currently she does. Alright, Natasha. Currently she does. I'll take it. I think white lightsabers are really cool. I like that. I do like the purple ones, though. There was only... the purple ones are awesome. So, purple or white. Either or. Darth Maul all the way. Oh my gosh. Hey, you know? To each their own. To each their own. Oh yeah, I forgot about the yellow lightsabers. My brother actually got a yellow lightsaber. Very, very excited about it. Oh, Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon Jinn's not bad either. Qui-Gon Jinn's... I like Qui-Gon Jinn. Miss Zombie's like, don't apologize for yawning while making profit. Alright, I won't. Sorry, I was raised to be a polite person, so... I say sorry a lot. Oh my gosh. Goodness. Actually, I'm getting a little snackish. I will have to eat after this. Getting a little bit peckish. I had my dinner really early, so my stomach is still hungry. I don't know why. Probably should have ate something before I came down here, but really wasn't hungry at the time. And right now, I can't really force myself to eat. Those dang antibiotics, bro. Those dang antibiotics. That's true, Kokiri. Qui-Gon Jinn was probably the most successful mentor. Mm-hmm. His little doodle came out all right. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Even though I am not supposed to be sorry. I gotta stretch. I feel like my neck needs like... Oh, there we go. There we go. Much better. Yeah, Miss Zombie, I need live stream snacks on standby. Exactly. I should like have like a mini fridge down here. Just like slink into the fridge real quick. Bro, by the time I'm done with my mama's hat, she's not even gonna work on it. This was supposed to be a teachable moment for her to learn how to crochet, and I'm doing it all for her. I don't think she really even cares. I think she's like, yes, she can do it all for me. Oh, Ty donated. Ty donated and said, I have 2 lightsabers, Mace Windu and Luke Skywalker green saber. Oh, cool. Yo, honestly, I really wanted to get like the official lightsaber from like the Disney, you know, from like Galaxy's Edge, but gosh, they're expensive. They're really expensive. Goodness. But it'd be cool to have one because they're supposed to be more durable, and like I don't know, that'd be so cool. Like I would be very, very, very happy to have one. I did get a little droid though. That was something I did invest in. Little droids, they run around. You can control them with the remote control. They're so cute. Little baby droids. Little baby droids. Oh, thank you, Anime RDC. I'm glad you like my stuff. I will try to do this for as long as I can. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. I need to stop yawning. But yeah, no, I think nodding. There's something about white lightsabers that are so cool. So like that's what I'd want, I think. I think it just looks looks organic or something. I don't know what. It just feels like energy to me. Oh, Ty donated and said, mine are from ES Sabers and they are for combat. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, I know there's a lot of different lightsaber sellers, so maybe I should do my due diligence and see which one would be better. And check the pricing, you know? Maybe those will be even cheaper than the Disney ones and they'll be even more durable. Alright, we did get a donation from Shogos. Let's see. Oh, this... Oh. Let's see. So he donated and said, so what made you want to be the big spoon? For me, being the little spoon, I just love the idea of a possessive lover holding onto me tightly, helping me know I'm all theirs. It makes me feel safe and loved. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm much more of a big spoon than a little spoon. It's just personality, I guess. I don't really know how to say it. Yeah, it's just a preference, you know? But I mean, that's not to say that like I can't, I mean, it's not to say I'll never be a little spoon in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind. Like, if someone wants to hold me, sure. You know, I'm not gonna be mad about it. I'm sure it's nice. Nice being held. But, yeah, I'm just much more of a big spoon, even though I'm a big spoon personality in a teeny tiny little body. But hey, you know what? Tall people deserve to be little spoons too. I know a lot of people who are taller are like, man, I'm just like condemned to being a big spoon. Like, what if I want to be held? I'm like, I got you covered. I am a little tiny little bean. And I want to be a big spoon. So, you know what? Don't you worry. If you want to be a little spoon, just be one. If you believe it, you can do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it, bro. So yeah. If you need a big spoon, I got y'all covered. A backpack? Yeah, I mean, call me whatever you want, bro. I'll be your personal backpack. I'll make you feel like I'll be the most lovable backpack you've ever had. You don't have, you know, what do you mean you don't want to be small? Mr. Smee, you can still be a big, fine, you can still be big. You'll just be the big held spoon. The big held spoon. You will be held. You will be held and cherished, Mr. Smee. So yeah, no. Don't you worry. If you're a big old person, you're big and tall, you can be held as well. Don't let your dreams be dreams. You can be the little spoon. Well, Natasha, I'm not gonna fight Eminem for the title. That's your gal. I would never fight your gal for that title. Unless she wants me to. Oh, it doesn't? That's okay, Mr. Shmee. If you're more of a big spoon, that's totally fine. Tall lad who wants to be a big spoon. Cyberman donated and said, would love to be your small spoon and blanket too. A blanket. A lovely blanket. Oh, Ty, thank you for the rose. Thank you, thank you. You can carry us both backpacks? Alright, Natasha, let's go. You want to be held? Don't you worry, Michael Starr. We got you covered. I might be small, but I can hug big. Wicked Penguin donated and said, so, my tomatoes will be planted in June. Ooh! The longest wait that we've ever had to plant them. Also, nothing wrong with tall people wanting to be little spoons, like short people wanting to be big spoons. Exactly, Bobby, exactly. Bobby knows where it's at. Bobby knows. Also, good luck with your tomatoes. I love to hear people are planting. I love to hear people are planting. Makes me so happy. What? I could eat up Oprah while singing when yawning? Oh my gosh. Not Oprah. Gosh, Josh Peck would kill me. Oh my goodness, why does this page keep on reloading? Stop having a seizure, dude. Chill out, YouTube. Chill out, YouTube. Chill out, please, and thank you. You need a Katori backpack? Don't worry, I got you covered. I got you covered. I can climb. Don't matter how tall you are, I can reach it. Been climbing since I was young. Oh my goodness. That is the most romantic thing I've ever heard. Miss Zombie's like, Katori, I'll plant a forest for you. That is it, you guys. That is it. That's the dream. That is the dream. You know, we were just walking through a forest today on our little park walk, and like, it was so beautiful. It was so dense, and there were like these little gazebo areas, and like, it just looked so organic, and there were so many natural native flowers around me. I was like, I want to get married here. I'm like, if I were to get married, like, this is where it would be. Like, this place is fantastic. And lo and behold, there was a marriage happening there. It was like private event happening. I was like, oh my goodness. Because I mean, it's just, the forest is so, you feel like, it doesn't look like a park. You know what I mean? I mean, it does, but like, there are parts of it that just look like very dense. And I was just, you feel so surrounded. And I'm just like, this is great. So I almost want to take photos there because it looks so angelic. So elegant. The forest. Love forests, bro. Bless be. Oh, I lost my place in chat. My goodness. Elegante. Exactly, Zachy. Exactly. Hey, yo! Miss Zombie's giving Kuro a run for his money. Miss Zombie's like, we could get married in the forest I planted for you. Bro, Miss Zombie be spitting facts. Kuro isn't here, but he better be on his toesies. Better be on his toesies. Wait, what? Natasha, we put those signs out for our weddings. We had them out today. Are you in my park? I don't think so, Natasha. I think I'm fairly far away from you, but you never know. You see a gal walk in with long brown hair and you're like, oh my gosh, it's her. Oh my goodness, it is me. It is me. Dude, Mama's hat is like almost done. I'm crocheting at the speed of light right now. Speed of light. I do like honeybees. Minecraft forest with honeybees. That is truly something I do like. I'm a sucker for forests, man. Like, I think the one thing I just don't like is that, like, if you have, like, a wedding outside, like, what if, like, it rains? Granted, I don't mind the rain. I love the rain. But, like, then, like, it could ruin your decorations and it might be hard to, like, coordinate things. You know, you never know what the weather's gonna be. But, man, like, getting married outside, that's great. I would love that. Gotta go fast. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. Did I miss anything? Let me see. No, I think I got all that. Let me just double check. Because I have the habit recently. Oh no, I did miss one. Ty Marshall donated and said, fun fact, in the Spy Kids movies, Agent Donegan was played by Mike Judge, who also voiced Oh, I know who you're talking about. The doctor. Right. No, yeah. I recently just learned that. Yeah, actually, yeah, the guy, he didn't just voice Hank Hill. He actually created, he created King of the Hill. Like, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure. The guy who voices Hank Hill is the guy that, like, helped create King of the Hill, I think, was actually the creator. And he also voices the other guy, what's his name? The one that, like, mumbles. He's like, you know that guy? I can't remember his name. He's, Boomhauer, right? Boomhauer? I think it's Boomhauer. I think so. But anywho, yes. So yeah, I just learned that recently. So. But anywho. Hey, yo, yeah, Miss Zombie's right. Hang up some pretty lights, forest safe, and check the weather app. Dude, she's on top of it. Let's go. But anywho, you guys, it is 8 o'clock. We usually end streams around 8. And for anybody who is new here, since there might be some new people twiddling about, at the end of my streams, my mother, who has been in the chat for a bit, likes to come down and say hello to you all before we end stream. So she's here to say hello.
Hello, everyone. And I said hello to most of you in the chat, at least those of you who said hello to me, and if I missed you, I apologize. And yes, I just had my Twitter anniversary this week, 3 years. So I've been with you guys now for 3 years. I started communicating with her fans of the channel through Twitter in May of 2022. So, wow. And I do have to say, Cyberman, why did you have me bring water down for Katori? She has a full glass of water here, so now I have a glass of water in my hand. You made it sound like she was without water. But
no, anyway, I got the hungies.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was told to bring water down.
No, I'm hungry.
But yes, I do have a new video out tomorrow. Smee has put the link to my YouTube channel in the chat. This one will be different than my previous ones. And this one is speaking directly to you. I think that you will be uplifted by it if you listen to it. And I beg you, I ask you, I plead with you to listen to the whole thing. You know, we
don't go begging people.
We do have analytics that tell us how long our videos watch.
Oh my gosh!
And my videos aren't not that long; they're less than 10 minutes, and people are only watching like a quarter of that,
bro.
So maybe 2 minutes worth. But I'm telling you, it will be worth your while for your well-being, for your spirit, to listen to the whole thing.
I will say though, it shows for mine like some people only listen to half, so
Yeah.
it is the way of the YouTube algorithm.
Okay, Bobby, you're going to do that?
There is no mercy.
Thank you, Bobby. Is anyone else going to do that?
Oh my gosh, Mama.
It's good for your soul. It's good for yourself. It's not for me. I'm not monetized. I don't make any money off this. I do this for you guys. I'm just saying.
My gosh. Wicked Penguin donated and said, I'll just say this as well. I have a great package in the works. Foreshadowing. I'll let you know when it's ready, Katori. Ooh. Okay, well, thank you for letting me know, Bobby. Just let me know whenever you mail that out, and I will keep an eye out for it.
Send a message to me, Bobby, because I'm the one who's going to go get it.
Mama Tori is wholesome queen, while Katori is wholesome princess. Dang.
That's right. I am queen.
Did I get freaking demoted?
Don't you all forget that.
But I
am the queen.
I like queen.
No. I'm queen.
No, this is my channel.
Queen.
I'm queen. You cannot say you're queen. This is my channel. I dictate this whole channel. I write this. It don't matter. We'll make you a duchess.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, Shogo, and I've had this comment from a few people recently, and I appreciate this. My editing has gotten better. It does take a couple hours, sometimes for me 3 or 4, because I'm not all that great at editing by the time I make a script and record it and then edit it and then add the music and add the sound effects and add the videos. I have gotten better here over the last month, and so my videos are getting better. I've nicer audio. I have nicer music. I've learned how to put the words in and make them sort of come in and out. So it has improved. If you watched me like a year ago, it has improved.
Anyway, Stephen Flores donated and said, I'm leaving the stream early, so good night, Katori and Mama Tori. Much love to you.
Good night,
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you. But yes, y'all. Thank you guys for coming. And everyone's like, you'd have to be. Listen, Regina from Once Upon a Time is queen. I have to be her.
Well, see, here's the problem. Both Katori and I are firstborns.
I have to be.
So that explains it all. I say I'm queen. She says she's queen. We're both queens. There's more than one queen in the world.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. That's true.
You can be queen of Miss Wholesome, and I will be queen of Mama's Light.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, hold on. There actually is some donations. I almost ended.
Oh, hello, Atlas. I'm glad you could join us here at the end.
All right, I really want to eat, so I'm going to read the rest of this. Cyberman donated and said, okay, if that's what it takes, I will grow a forest with every plant you love, shape the forest perfectly to the way you love, then buy everything in your vision and some of what I like and fix the music well, just so I can be with you and invite everyone we know just to make you happy, and I will.
That sounds like a beautiful forest.
Everyone's trying to compete. My goodness. Sounds very lovely, though. Very, very lovely indeed.
Oh, hello, Mr. Wasp Man.
Wicked Penguin donated and said, good night, Katori and Mama Tori. I promise to watch all of the video.
Thank you, Bobby. And now, you know what? I know you will. Thank you.
Oh, my gosh. All right, you guys. I think, I forgot someone wanted to, I think Elliot said he wanted to say hello to you because he had to leave early.
Oh, Elliot.
But, Elliot Sparks or something.
Okay.
I think it's Elliot Sparks. Yes, I think it is. I think I remember that correctly. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for coming to this very normal stream. I know last week was a little more exciting and crazy due to it being a dating show, but we'll have a, just regular stream next week too, same time, 6 p.m. EST on a Saturday. And, let me see, Mr. Waspman donated and said, can't wait to see what D&D party classes are next. Oh, yeah. Because I add to I have like a D&D playlist. Ty Marshall donated and said, hugs and kisses for Tori and Mama Tori.
Oh, thank you, Ty. Hugs and kisses back at you.
But yeah, Mr. Wassman, I can't wait to see who else I add there too. I know we don't have a druid yet, so that would be fun. But yes, everybody, thank you so much for coming, and I will say goodnight to you all because I need to go eat. All right, bye-bye, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you for coming. I don't think there's anything else to announce. Cyberman, thank you for the rose. I know that I keep on talking. I know we keep on talking about, or I keep on talking about putting more stuff up on Etsy, and I keep on forgetting, but it's just been crazy, so.
Buenas noches, Zaki. And you all look out for my video tomorrow. I'll post it on
oh my
Twitter
gosh.
when I put it out.
Guys, good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye-bye.